everybody, how you guys doing? It's Yvonne here, and today I'd like to show you how to make this really sweet gift card holder. This is something that people are getting into more and more every year. They're starting to give gift cards. So this is something that you could maybe make to put your Christmas cards in, or you could use it to add on. Let's say you wanted to give somebody, a friend, a couple of some tea bags, or special tea bags, or a pouch of coffee, hot chocolate, but it's basically for a gift card. And it's very Christmassy, very simple to make, but very unique. It looks like a booklet. As you can tell, it looks like a booklet, but when you open it, it's hollow inside. So let me show you how to make this. It is simple, simple, simple. First of all, you're going to need a piece of cardstock. And this cardstock is cut at 8.5 by 4.25. No, 8.5 by 5.5, pardon me. 8.5 by 5.5, which you fold in half usually to make a card, but in this case, you will score it at 4 and again at 4.5. So you'll end up with, instead of folding it in half for a card, you fold it at 4 and 4.5, and it's going to give you a cover looking like this. As you can tell. Okay? This is simple as that. Then you're going to cut yourself decorative paper. It could be solid, it could be decorative, whichever one you want. And you're going to cut it at 3 3/4. No, pardon me, 3 1/4. I'm sorry, 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Then you're going to add this to the front of the cover. Like this, to the inside. To the inside. So you'll be cutting 4 of these, and you're going to put it on each cover, inside, outside. So you have 4 pieces. And I'm going to add this one inside here, and the other one on the back. And if you notice, the one that I showed you, I didn't do the full piece of cardstock, and I like it better with a full piece of decorative paper than a half. See how this one here, I just did this? I wanted a full piece because I might decide to add a piece with a sentiment here. So you end up with a little booklet looking like this so far, with 4 pieces of designer cardstock, which ends up looking like this. Simple, huh? Okay, now to do the front part of this card, all I did was cut a piece of cardstock, matching cardstock, at 3.5 by 4.5, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this card. This is like an ATC card, but you've got cut aparts in some of your Christmas paper or whatever. You can use it, or you can use whatever you have in your stock. I always say my basic is to show you how to make it, and how you decorate it is totally up to you. It's whatever you have in your arsenal of paper and decorations and so forth. We may not have all the same, probably not. So I'm showing you how to make it. How you decorate it is what you have in your stock. So there, you have your booklet done. Now, to make the frame that looks like a book, okay, you're going to take and cut 2 pieces, 4 inches across by 6 inches. Then you will score at every 1/2 inch, which will give you 6 mountain folds. It'll look like an accordion, but you end up with 6 mountain folds. So this part here, you're going to need 2 pieces 5 by 6 and 2 pieces of 4 by 6. So I've already attached it just to get ahead of the game, so the video won't be so long. But I'm going to show you how to attach this piece, and you'll see what I mean. All you do is, you see how it opens up here? Is you add your piece in between the layers like this. Inside, 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 and outside. So you end up, it ends up looking like this. I don't know if you can, let me see if I can get the camera. This is what it looks like. Excuse my nails, guys. I did not do my nails, and I was into crafting, and I thought, oh, I'll make a video anyway. I'm sure you girls understand, and guys, well, you don't have that problem. You don't put nail polish on. But my nail polish is in bad shape right now. So all I do at this point is put a little bit of glue to secure it, like this. So it will come apart like that. You just add some glue. Whoops. It's as simple as that. Whoops, it didn't glue. All right, let me try this again. It's really simple. Like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side, which ends up being like this. So I hope you can see what I'm doing here. See how this is? It's all fitting into one another, just like that. It's so simple to make. So simple. And then I just add a bit of glue. You can use white glue for this if you didn't want to use your glue gun. Might be easier. I don't know. I work with my glue gun here. There you go. So now I'm done, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so it looks like a booklet, but a booklet. Now what I do is I'm going to take it and add it to the inside. But before I do that, I take my glue gun here, my glue stick, and you can do it with your glue gun, tape gun rather, but I like to add a little bit of glue in the inside to kind of stamp it down a little bit, like that. So it looks more like a closed book, and everything will be the same. It'll look the same. Take out the excess, and you have yourself a cute little booklet. So it's just a matter of putting a little bit of glue. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just to keep them shut. Like that. And already, I'm going to put just my silicone mat on top, so I won't get everything gooey, as they say. But it's really simple to make, guys. And you can put a gift card in there. You can attach. You can put a picture if you wanted to. You could add some tea. You could add, some money in there if you wanted to give your grandkids or whatever. So there, I just attach it enough to make a difference. And then I'm going to add some tape runner all the way around, like that. And I'm going to attach it to the base, like that. It's as simple as that. And now we already have a booklet. Oop, I put it in just a little too far. I'm visually impaired, so sometimes when I do something, I look at the line and it's not quite the same as what you see. But it doesn't stop me. I still do it. So there. So there you have your little booklet. Your little booklet is done. It's all ready to go, a 1/2 inch, and you have yourself your little booklet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scraps that I have and of that paper, and I am just going to cut myself 4 strips of a 1/2 inch. 4 strips of a 1/2 inch. 2. Now you could do this differently if you wanted to. You could cut out a frame and just cut the inside out. I've done that. It works just a little bit easier this way. And since the paper has so much design in it, it's not even going to show really. Let's see here if I can. My eyes, I think I've been crafting too much today. My eyes are playing tricks on me. All right, so I got 4 pieces right there. Perfect. And I'm going to add some tape to all 4 sides again. My glue gun is really giving me a hard time today. It's really challenging me. IATC. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put a frame going around like this. And I'm going to do it like this. And you see it coming together? It's so simple, so simple. It's just a matter of what you like, and then I just snip off the edge. Like that. Then I add another piece right here, like that. And another piece on this side. So simple, guys, so simple, but yet so pretty. It can be done for a male or a female, if in Christmas, but let's say you wanted to do a birthday, you could do it, no problem doing it on a masculine side, but it's so simple to make, but yet it's personal and it looks adorable. Look at that if you don't think that is sweet. It looks like a book. Looks like a booklet all the way around. And now what I do is I just take a ribbon. In this case, I chose a red ribbon. Any ribbon will do. And I just tie it around. Now what I did is I added some glue, a tape, just to hold the tape, just to hold the ribbon, pardon me, down on one side. Whoops. Like that. So it'll always stay there. And then I tie it up as the booklet. Now you could add bells to this, little bells to the ribbon if you wanted to. I just chose to make a bow. But you can embellish it with whatever you have at home. And you end up with exactly the same thing as I do. Isn't that adorable, guys? Isn't that sweet? Huh? How simple is that to make? And all you end up with this beautiful little thing that you can put tea bags, and you can put a gift card in there. You can roll some money in there. You can do whatever you want. You end up with the same thing, and you close it, and it ends up with a pretty little booklet. See how simple that is? And how it's a good way to use up your scraps too if you wanted to, but it's really, really sweet. So this is me. This is me. Of course it's me. It's Yvonne, and I am so happy to bring this little project to you because I think it's adorable. It gives a change to a new look, to give you some ideas on how to give at Christmas time those little things that you don't need a big box for, but you would maybe need a little bit of thickness or whichever. Use your imagination. This is Yvonne, and I'm going to leave you for this week, but next week I'll be back with some more goodies to show you. Have a great day and be happy.